Why can a piece of paper with a few numbers on it buy real food? This piece of paper cannot be eaten, yet every day people exchange it for food and countless other things. So where does the value of that piece of paper actually come from? To understand this, let us go back to a time when money did not yet exist. Humans had no paper currency and no coins. And if BoBo wanted something, he had to exchange it for something he already had. For example, BoBo has plenty of bread, but he needs milk for breakfast. To get milk, he must find someone who needs bread and has milk to trade. But if no one needs bread, BoBo cannot trade for anything at all. Or even if he finds someone who needs bread, that person may not have milk to exchange. This made trading slow, awkward, and sometimes impossible. Sometimes, food even spoiled before BoBo could trade it. People needed something easier, something everyone would accept. And that need slowly pushed humans toward the idea of money. To make trading easier, people started using items everyone agreed had value. These items weren't paper money, but real goods people trusted. For example, shells and salt became early forms of money. And that meant BoBo no longer had to look for someone who wanted bread. As long as people accepted shells, trading became much faster. These goods worked as money because everyone believed they had value. But carrying large amounts of shells quickly became a problem. Even worse, shells were easy to find in some places. When shells became too common, they slowly lost value. Prices went up, even though nothing else had changed. This was an early form of inflation, long before modern money. People realized they needed something rarer and easier to carry. To solve the problem, people turned to rare metals like gold and silver. Gold was hard to find, hard to dig, and hard to fake. Because gold was rare, people trusted it would keep its value. Soon, metals were shaped into coins with official marks. These marks helped people quickly recognize real money. With just a few coins, BoBo could buy real bread. Compared to shells, metal coins were easier to trust. But metal money still had one big problem. Carrying large amounts of coins was heavy and inconvenient. Big trades required huge piles of metal coins. From that point on, people began looking for lighter ways to represent that value. And that lighter thing was a simple piece of paper. Instead of carrying gold, people stored it in one safe place. In return, they received paper notes proving that gold was stored. Each paper note promised a specific amount of gold. Anyone holding the paper could exchange it back for gold. Because of this promise, people trusted paper money. BoBo could now buy bread using paper instead of heavy gold. Sellers didn't need gold, just the trusted paper. This system became known as the gold standard. Paper money had value because gold stood behind it. As long as gold remained, trust remained strong. But over time, this system began to show its limits. BoBo noticed there was more paper money, but not more gold. The paper still promised gold, but the gold stayed limited. One day, BoBo decided to exchange his paper money for gold. But when BoBo arrived, the gold was no longer available. The promise behind paper money was suddenly broken. Governments had to change how money worked. At that moment, paper money could no longer rely on gold. Instead, people began using a completely new kind of money. This new kind of money is called fiat money. Fiat money works because people still accept and trust it. And BoBo can still use it to buy real bread. Money had changed forever, from metal to trust. This shared belief is what gives fiat money its value. Governments strengthen this trust by setting rules everyone must follow. Taxes must be paid using this money, not bread or gold. That requirement forces everyone to keep using the same money. As long as BoBo believes money works tomorrow, he uses it today. This trust keeps the entire economy moving every day. But if trust breaks, money can lose value very fast. When trust weakens, people start doubting money's value. Sellers begin raising prices to protect themselves. BoBo needs more money to buy the same bread as yesterday. This creates a dangerous cycle called hyperinflation. Even large stacks of money can buy very little food. People stop saving money and rush to spend it immediately. Others stop accepting money and ask for real goods instead. Money still exists, but it no longer works as money. This shows how fragile money becomes without trust. Trust is what keeps fiat money alive and useful. Without trust, money quickly falls apart. After seeing money fail, BoBo asked an important question. If fiat money is risky, why do most countries still use it? The first reason is simple. Fiat money is very convenient. BoBo doesn't need to carry gold or heavy metal anymore. He can buy bread quickly, anywhere, every day. Governments can also adjust money supply during crises. This flexibility helps prevent the economy from freezing. But fiat money also has serious weaknesses. Printing too much money reduces its buying power. Savings lose value when prices rise too fast. Fiat money depends heavily on good management and trust. When managed well, fiat money works smoothly in daily life. When managed poorly, it can quickly fall apart. Fiat money isn't perfect, but it's practical. That's why most countries still choose to use it today. After learning all this, BoBo realized money has never stopped changing. From bread trading, to gold, to paper, money kept evolving. But today, BoBo rarely touches cash anymore. He pays for bread using a card or a phone. The money is now digital, but it's still fiat money. Some people ask if crypto could replace fiat money. Crypto doesn't depend on governments, but it changes in value a lot. That makes it risky for everyday things like buying bread. That's why fiat money is still used for daily life. In the future, money may look different, but trust will still matter. Without trust, no form of money can really work. Money may change, but its core idea stays the same. After seeing all sides of money, BoBo finally felt less confused. He realized money works in daily life because people keep using it. People use it because they trust others will accept it too. As long as that trust stays, money keeps its value. If trust breaks, money quickly loses its power. That's why a simple paper bill can still buy real bread today.